Konbanwa, Jay Kabanov here. So after a long hiatus, we've decided to bring back the Super Mario Bros. Series. And hey, perfect timing since the Super Mario RPG remake just came out. Speaking of, we'll be featuring one of the playable characters in that game with Bowser. So for Bowser, we're going to make a 3-meat chili with a little bit of spice to it. So let's begin. Alright, so our first move we're going to make is we're going to, in a separate pan, put the ground beef in there. I want to do this in a separate pan so we don't have a ton of grease in the soup itself, or the chili itself. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment. So let's go ahead, season that with a little salt and pepper. If you have time, that's always a great thing to add to this. But let's go ahead and move on to the next part. So this is going to be a 3-meat chili, so got some bacon. And this will give us plenty of oil to use to saute the onions with. So that's why I didn't want to put so much oil with the ground beef in here. And this is also why I didn't add any olive oil or anything like that. There's already enough oil in there. So we're just going to spread a little bit of oil in there. Well, oil from the bacon anyway. Now let's take our onion. Now we can add a little bit more salt and pepper. Gonna go ahead and add our garlic. We're gonna let this saute a little bit more and then we'll be back with the next step. So let's begin the next step. We're gonna take some tomato paste. Some diced tomatoes. Some chicken stock or chicken broth. Chili powder. Some cumin. Don't forget to season with salt, pepper. A little more chili powder in there. Now we're going to add the chicken in there. This is going to cook inside. Whenever I make soup, I always like to add chicken in there raw. That way it absorbs the liquid and it's not so tough when you eat it. Alright, so the beef didn't quite cook all the way, but that's fine. You know, I just wanted to cook it a little bit. Also, to show you what I did to strain the fat off, I took a mixing bowl, just set the colander inside. It's great if you have two that mix, or I'm sorry, that are a good size. But anyway, so here we go. Let's go ahead and add this to the pot. Alright, just try to mix this up well. Now, to represent the fact that Bowser has fire abilities, like breathing fire, let's go ahead and add a little bit of hot sauce in here. Obviously, don't add more than you can handle, but just add enough. We just want a little bite to it. Because like I said, he uses fire-based abilities, and there's lava pits all over his castle. So, here we go. Alright, now we're going to let this simmer for a bit, and we will come back. So I let this simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, put it on just a little bit more than a medium heat, and after about 10 to 15 minutes it was ready to go. Flavor was absolutely perfect. I went ahead and added some cheddar cheese on top, but you can add other things such as sour cream and maybe a little bit of green onions as well. But anyway, here we have it, Bowser's 3 meat chili.